these are my like end of 2025 empties. So in 2025, I made the switch to all of my products, I think, please correct me if I'm wrong, to be vegan and cruelty-free, because I actually honestly think testing on animals is worse than killing them and eating them, because you're literally it's constant torture that they never escape. So anyways, that was really important to me. So these are my empties, which, I don't know, I love these videos. I think they're so like interesting to see, like, you've hit pan, do you know what I mean? You've finished, oh. Should we still keep recording it? Okay, my light's not gone out. But anyways, you've hit pan. These are the things you fully used and enjoyed obviously enough to use to the end. And yeah, just like cute little reviews. So I'll start off with the ordinary glycolic acid. So this is a like chemical exfoliant. I use this like under my armpits before deodorant, sometimes on my face, sometimes on my body, but that is the main use of it, to like not smell. And I have rebought this for the exact same purpose. Cocoa and Eve Ultra Dark Fake Tan. I haven't repurchased this yet just because it's so expensive. So this, I'm currently an orange tanner because it's the cheaper ones to get. But I really like this. Yeah. No complaints there. Yeah, I was like, is this chlorine-free vegan? And it absolutely is. But yeah, I really like this one. And the only thing is it doesn't really last like forever. Like it goes patchy pretty quickly. Whereas I feel like some of the orange ones just sort of come off all at once. So this is hard to get off, but is a better colour and does last a little bit longer. Okay, the Fairy Dust Dusting Powder. This was actually a gift, and I hardly ever used it. I just use it very sparingly. Now I work at Lush, so I'm using these products like it's no tomorrow. But I also have decanted it into like a proper like powdery thing, and so I'm getting through it so quickly. So yeah, dust and powder is like a new thing which I'm obsessed with. Speaking of Lush, we have the Sticky Date Shower Gel. Obsessed with this. I got this before I started working there, then found out it was like their best-selling product, and they have it in everything. I'm talking lip scrub, bath melts, bath bombs, everything. It's the best smell. If you haven't smelt it, you need to. Again, something I didn't realise wasn't vegan or cruelty-free was Colgate and like most toothpastes. So yeah, now I have more affordable ones. This is not an affordable toothpaste. But this is the first brand that I kind of found that was like widely available to buy, that was vegan and cruelty-free, which is the High Smile. This is the cotton candy one. I now use a mint one again, and I don't think I'd ever go back to flavoured toothpaste because it's just not the vibe. It just didn't feel clean. It was fine. But then when I went back to a mint toothpaste, I was like, oh, now I'm clean, now I'm fresh. But yes, this was great. Fine. Maybe if I even had the mint version of it, I would love it. However, not affordable. My next empties, they'll be an affordable toothpaste. Simple Replenishing Rich Moisturiser. I have lots of these because they are just an absolute staple. If my skin, face or body decides to do anything weird, decides it doesn't like something, this is the saviour. I won't use anything else on it but this, because it is simple. And yeah, I think they are a great brand. Similar to that, we've got Inculus. This I actually sort of like inherited from my mum because she didn't want it anymore. And it was just like a really thick moisturiser. I used to use this a lot after my red light therapy beds. And it was fine. Not something, I wouldn't not rebuy it, but I would put the simple one over it. However, if you've got really dry skin, this one might even be better. It's a bioactive, ceramide repairing and plumping moisturiser. That's a lot of words. Extra, I keep these in my car, and I'm just so grateful that these are vegan and cruelty free because I don't know what else I would do. And I always have the bubblegum flavour just because I'm a bit fun. The Medicaid Hydrate B5 serum, which is basically in my head just like a hyaluronic acid. Medicaid is a fantastic brand, really good skincare. It's just a little bit pricey. So I haven't repurchased this just because my funds were going elsewhere at the time this ran out, but you bet your ass, when I can, I will get this again. Similarly on skincare, we've got First Aid Beauty. Again, a great skincare company, I would say above The Ordinary and the Inky List, which you already have down below. Maybe not as good as Medicae. It's sort of like a Zara, do you know what I mean? It's not high street, it's not luxury. It's like a good in between. Or it's like Zara prices matching the actual product as well, because I feel like Zara isn't worth the price. Anyways, First Day Beauty Hydrating Eye Cream. I never really saw the point in, oh my god, there's some left. What? Oh my god, there's, okay. Wow. Okay, that wasn't an empty, and just, yeah. My bad. I was going to say I never saw the point in eye creams, and then I found my absolute holy grail eye cream. So it's not something I would rebuy, however it is really nice and gentle, and there's like a nice luxury step, you know. I'm not really going to tell whether an eye cream works until about like 10 years time, I'm guessing. So yeah, not something I would rebuy unless I have extra funds and just want to splurge a little bit. But on the whole, like, changing things which were don't test on animals, was my deodorant. Now, I wasn't looking for a natural deodorant, but it seems like any deodorant that is vegan and cruelty-free is a natural one. For some reason, the mainstream brands, like, I don't care. I mean, I'd rather not, but I wouldn't mind having, like, metal under my arms and, like, things which are going to poison me. As long as I didn't poison the animals, I was okay with that. But anyways, I tried the Fussy, actually, this is the second one I have. I obviously didn't keep the first one. Deodorant. I have like this is a refill, so I have like the stick and then put this on there, and yeah, I really like this. It did take me a while to get into the natural deodorants because my body was adjusting and we could all smell it. But now, yeah, they have adjusted to these, but I also think I found a better one. I don't know whether the price validates it enough though, but this is like the same as what my Mitchum one used to be, so yeah, happy with that. There's still some in there. What are you talking about? I use this sanitizer all the time on my jewelry, on my phone. I'm a little bit of like a germaphobe sometimes, at random times, and then I'll just have to use this over everything, like if someone sat on the sofa, like at random times. So yeah, this is vegan and cruelty-free, and I rebuy this and have rebought this, and I didn't realise there was a little bit left, so I will be using that. Okay, hair care, because that really fucking annoyed me, that like hair care, you don't need to, okay, no one needs to test an animal. Okay, so this is Way. I loved this brand so much, but now I have better brands. Pretty much the end of story. I did find these quite dry in comparison to what I have used since, but I did love them. The shampoos I think are even better than the conditioners. There is another shampoo I used as well. I have the detoxing one. I've used quite a few times. Nice clarifying shampoo. And then I like the fine hair one as well. And the moisturisers, the conditioners, sorry, were just like fine. Like, I don't think conditioners ever really wow me. But yeah, this was fine. Okay, back onto the Lush. We have the Pumpkin Spice Latte Shower Gel. Again, this was from Halloween time. Again, before I worked there, I got this as well. This got me my job, set my new life on track, because I went in and bought this and saw their poster to say that they were hiring, and I applied, and that's my life now. That's what everything I post pretty much is all Lush. So yeah, this, oh my gosh, shall I keep this? This little shower gel low-key changed my life, and I might just put it up there and cry about it afterwards. But yes, I would definitely rebuy that. It's seasonal, and I love to celebrate seasonal things. So when it hits Halloween, I will definitely be getting that. Oh, my Garnier hair mask. Now, I don't think Garnier as a whole brand are cruelty-free. I do believe they sell in China, where it is a legal requirement to test on animals. So although some of their products are vegan and as a whole they try and be cruelty-free, they still torture animals, and I just don't want to be a fucking part of that. So it's not something I will rebuy, but I have rebought this over and over again, and I love the Scent Banana. So yes, I also now work for Lush, so I can get like unlimited hair treatments. So that's, oh my gosh, the holy grail of holy grails. I didn't know what I was going to do if this brand wasn't vegan and cruelty-free, because, okay, it's P20. You reapply this once and it lasts for 10 hours. I have tested it unintentionally. I'm on holiday, okay, in like blazing heat with my boyfriend, didn't wear any sun cream. I put this on my face. I don't even intentionally put it over my lips. It must have just like glided my hand over. Had like the tiniest bit on my lips. I kissed my boyfriend after I came out of the bathroom. the end of the day, he was red raw, except for my kiss marks. He had my lips and my chin were like on his arm for about 2 months afterwards, because that's how, he was in the sun all day long. Like, this works so well. I knew it worked anyway because I used to use it when I was little, but the fact that I've now seen it work in person, like I can't understand how, like, those were the only bits that were like white and pale. Like, they weren't even just like a little bit soft, but they were white and pale compared to the rest of his body. Like, the whole rest of his arm was red raw. And yeah, so this, like a full serving of this is gonna fucking keep your skin sorted, and yeah, like all day. You don't need to reapply it. Most other sunscreens you need to reapply. I've never had like a yellow cast come on this with like in my clothes or anything. Yes, I fucking love. Okay, then I have the Faith in Nature lavender soap bar. Again, although I work for Lush, everything is perfumed. Everything has perfume in it, even really low down the ingredients list. So this has a really short ingredients list. I mean, it's literally just that. I had to get a scented one this time, although I now do use Lush soaps because I just am obsessed with the smells. But I do love this brand, especially their soap bars. I'm not crazy about their hair care and like their skincare and stuff, but the soap bars, I feel like that is their expertise, and I love that. Last but not least, hair. So I wish I kept my red one. So I used to dye my hair red, and now I'm dyeing my hair natural black. I have another one of these on the way because it's gone a bit brown. I think where my hair was red, it's just going to take ages to get the red out. But yeah, a great brand, Joshua Wood Colour, vegan, cruelty free. Again, like, if anything was to be tested on animals, it's not going to be my fucking hair dye, because those things itch, those things are evil, and it's like, if that was put into like I don't want anything to hurt an animal, to put into like animal skin, eyes, ears, whatever. Especially not fucking hair dye, because to me hair dye is just like the chemical of chemicals, and that's probably just like, you know, comes from a belief of nowhere. But yeah, those are my empties for the end of 2025. Am I even I feel like I'm not even talking right. I'm like ill and I'm like delirious. But yeah, those are the empties I was saving. And if you've never done it, even just for fun, save up your empties, because it's actually been so funny to see like what I've got and like just to relook at things. So yeah, I would recommend you doing that as well. And yeah, those are the products that I love. And yeah, I love it because also you can definitely tell that like we've had a repeat, and I still fucking love it. And where is my, yeah, and there's the other one there. Best thing ever.